Welcome to GNSA Weekly Update. This is Gary Butcher welcoming you back, and I'm going to start you out again this week with real estate side. And this week we want to talk about the 15 steps to listing your home. Step number 1, you find a listing agent, and of course the best listing agent around is GNSA Real Estate. So you just contact us and we will help you get your house listed. Step number 2, we're going to meet and we're going to do a comparative market analysis for you. What we're going to do is compare the houses that are for sale in the neighborhood or around your area, or homes that are similar to yours, and then we will discuss what the best price point would be for your house, whether you want to sell it quickly, if you want the highest amount for your house. We'll just decide what is going to be the best amount to list your house for. Step number 3, we're going to do our seller's disclosures, and those seller's disclosures are typically going to be your lead-based paint, as well as all of the things in the house, and I will put an attachment to show you a seller's disclosure on our website, as well as an attachment to this video. Step number 4, we're going to get the house ready for sale. Staging the house and getting all of the clutter out, making sure that when somebody comes in to look at their house, it's just a clean, beautiful looking house and it's ready for sale. Step number 5, we'll come in and we'll take pictures and market your home. We want to make sure that the pictures are very flattering to your house. We'll also do some videos. We're going to market it on every available real estate website as well as in social media. And we'll also include your house on our weekly update videos to make sure that your house is for sale. And good news is the house that we were featuring in our video from week 1 actually has sold. So within a week after we put it on our video, it actually did sell. Step number 6, we'll set your house up on a showing time so that when a realtor or a customer sees the house, the realtor will be able to set that up on a showing time and we will be able to show your home, or the realtor who is selling a home will show it for us. Step number 7 is negotiating the offer. When somebody comes to your house, they like it, and they want to make an offer, that's the point when we will take a look at what their offer is and we'll either accept it or negotiate for a counter offer. But in most cases, we typically can work it out and get the house sold for you. Step number 8, we open escrow and we order the title for you. Step number 9 is the home inspection, and the selling realtor will order the home inspection for the buyer, and the home inspector will come in and make sure that the house is in good working order. They'll point out anything that may need to be fixed, and they'll also make recommendations to the buyer. At that point, we will have to maybe address some of those issues, but hopefully we won't have any issues because we'll take care of those issues in step number 4 when we get the house ready for sale. Step number 10, if there are some issues with the needing of repairs, that is where we negotiate those repairs. Step number 11 is asking about any contingencies. If maybe the buyer currently has their home for sale and it has not been sold yet, or if maybe the process is in place, or if maybe they haven't even listed their house yet. Of course, we're not going to accept an offer if the house is not already listed for sale, or if it is not looking like it's going to be sold. But if there are any contingencies that we can work with, those will work out at step number 11. Step number 12 is the appraiser's appointment. The appraiser will come in and they will value your home based on the sale price, and they'll compare it to homes that are sold in your neighborhood or that are similar to yours to make sure that the value is what we are saying it is for sale. Step number 13, we get the final approval, and that is when we get set up for step number 14, which is you pack up and you get ready to move. And then step number 15 will be closing day. And everybody gets excited about closing day because that's when the money changes hands and everybody goes home happy. The buyer gets a new home and you get a big check. So that basically covers the 15 steps to listing and selling your home. Make sure you contact GNSA Real Estate and we will help you through the process step by step. On the mortgage side this week, I want to talk about the basic things that you're going to need when you're applying for a loan or for a mortgage, for a refinance, as well as for a purchase. Simple things we got to get around. These are just the basics. Now it could be different, it depends on the type of loan. But on an FHA loan or a conventional loan, the things that you're going to need are going to be 2 most recent pay stubs. Now, if you get paid bi-weekly, that's great. Then you're going to have a full month's worth of pay stubs. But we want to make sure that we have at least 2 most recent pay stubs. If you get paid weekly, then we're going to want to have 4 pay stubs. You just want to have a month's worth of pay stubs, and then we're going to constantly keep those updated as the loan goes in process. Additionally, we're going to need 2 years worth of tax returns. If you're a W-2 employee or if you are self-employed, we are going to have at least 2 years worth of tax returns, and that includes all schedules. So you want to have your full package that you get for your tax returns. You're going to want to send those in. That includes your state of Michigan as well as your federal income taxes. In addition to that, we're going to need to make a copy of your driver's license and your social security number. And we're also going to need your W-2s for the 2 previous years. Additional things we might need are your 401k statements and your bank statements. You're going to want to keep those updated. You're typically going to have 2 months worth of bank statements as well as 2 to 3 months worth of your 401k statement. That pretty much covers what the basics are. I'll go into more detail because sometimes the lenders will ask for additional things. So that is going to go on a case-by-case basis. But for just the basics, that's what we're going to need. Moving on to the travel side, we are going to be packing up and heading down south in about a week. On Sunday, we are heading to Grand Rapids. We're going to do Park and Fly, and that Park and Fly is going to be at the DoubleTree Hotel in 28th Street in Grand Rapids. I compared parking at the Grand Rapids Airport, and I was looking at the economy lot. The economy lot was actually going to cost me $150 to park for the 2 weeks that we're going to be gone down in Florida and out in the Caribbean. So what I did is I looked at the website for Park and Fly, and I looked at hotels that offer the Park, Sleep, Fly. And one of the hotels was the DoubleTree Hotel, which is a Hilton Honors, and I'm a Hilton Honors member, so I decided to give them a call and find out if there was a good match or a good fit, if I could do it for less than $150 and stay at the hotel the night before and then get a shuttle to the airport. It would be a much better deal than to get up at 3 in the morning and then drive to Grand Rapids and then park at the economy lot. So, good news is I was able to book the hotel room at the DoubleTree, and we will be staying there on Sunday night and then flying out on Monday morning. So on Monday morning, we're going to be flying out of Grand Rapids on Allegiant. We'll be flying into Jacksonville, Florida. We will be meeting up with brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and at the end of the videos, you kind of see that guy who's giving us the cheers. Well, that is my brother-in-law. We're going to be able to see him coming up here next week, and we're looking forward to that. We're going to spend a couple days in Jacksonville, and then we're going to go to Orlando on Tuesday evening, and then pick up Hayden and Haley at the airport and Orlando International Airport, and then we're going to be going to Universal Studios for the rest of the week, and they will be flying back on Friday. So we've been putting together a lot of photos, pictures, videos, getting some more information and meeting some friends down there and talking to some people and getting some more information for you about Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure as well as City Walk. And then at the end of the week, Sally and I will be getting on the Carnival Magic, and we will be sailing to St. Martin, St. Kitts, Grand Turk, and Puerto Rico. And then we'll give you an update on Puerto Rico while we were there or when we get back. As soon as we're going to have a media package while we were on the ship, so we will stay in touch as best as we can while we are out to sea, and hopefully I can send some videos to Hayden and Hayden can update those while we are gone so that you don't have to wait until we get back. Just to let you know, the things that we do specialize for with GNSA Travel are group cruises, cruises for individuals, all-inclusive resorts, and Universal Studios, Islands of Adventures vacations, as well as Las Vegas vacations. And one thing I want you to know, if you're doing a Las Vegas vacation, it typically is only going to be a good price if we book the hotel and the flight together. I had a customer contact me this week who had already booked his hotel, and he wanted to have me help him with the airline. And unfortunately, you don't get the discounts if you are trying to book them separately. The only way to do it is to book them together, and you can get a package deal. The hotels are going to give you an incentive if you book them together, but if you try and do it separately, you got to pay whatever the market rate is. A couple times that we went to Universal Studios, we went to the Beetlejuice show, and it's really kind of entertaining, but at the first time we went to the show, and Beetlejuice, of course, comes out into the audience, and he starts hitting on a beautiful woman out in the audience, and he was hitting on my wife. And I thought, that's just kind of wild and weird. Well, what's even more wild and weird is we went back in 2015 and he did it again. And I got it on video this time, and it was so cool. It's on YouTube. We've got over 6,000 views on that video. It's just flat out hilarious, and we watched it this morning. And you know, maybe Hayden will throw that in there and you can have a look at that. So it was a really cool video back when we were at Universal Studios. The show has since been canceled and they are no longer there. But when we are in Orlando and Universal Studios, once in a while we do get a chance to see Beetlejuice walking around, and usually what I'll do is I'll grab Sally's hand and I'll take her another direction because I don't want her hitting on her anymore because she's mine. So anyway, that's going to be it for this week. Thank you for watching. We do videos for all GNSA businesses, including GNSA Real Estate, GNSA Travel, GNSA Event Management International, GNS Adventures, Fun Run Cruises, and we do mortgage updates. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell notifications so you'll know when our next informational video is published. Until next time, remember, memories last a lifetime, and the best part about memories is making them. Contact GNSA and let us help you build a lifetime of memories. See you next time. We're gonna ride on the Hulk. I love the Hulk. It's my favorite ride. And the Rip Ride Rocket. Dr. Doom's Fear Paw. And the Mummy.